Today's topic is profit and loss. So first we have to understand what is the term CP. It stands for cost price. The price at which we are purchasing a particular article or goods. Then next is SP. SP stands for selling price. This is basically the price at which we are selling a good that we are purchasing. Now, commonsensically, if my cost price is less than my selling price, that is, we have bought a particular good, for an example, for 10 rupees and we sold it at 15 rupees, so definitely we make a profit. So in this case, when selling price is more than cost price, we make profit. So naturally, if you want to find out what is profit, then profit will be SP, which is more than CP. So the difference between SP and CP is profit. Similarly, if the opposite of this happens, that is, if my cost price is more, that is, we bought a particular good for more and sold it for less price, then we make a loss. And the formula for loss will be simple: greater minus the smaller, that is CP, minus the SP. Now, once we have understood this, another thing we're going to learn is the profit percentage. The formula is profit by CP into 100. Similarly, for loss is the same formula, loss percentage, that is loss by CP into 100. So this is what we need to remember, these formulas. Now, from here we can also derive some other formulas, like if SP is given to us and we know the profit, then SP minus the profit will be CP. In case we know the loss, and in case of CP, CP plus profit becomes my SP. So these are the two formulas that we can use when we are in profit. Now when we are at loss, then if we need to find out the SP, then SP plus loss will be CP, and CP minus loss will be my SP. These two are the other way rounds. Using all these formulas, we are going to simply solve some sums. Moving on, see, a shopkeeper buys a certain number of pens. If the selling price of 5 pens is equal to the cost price of 7 pence, find his profit or loss percentage. So here, first of all, we are going to assume a certain thing. Let P be X. So see, it's given that the SP of 5 pen is equal to the cost price of 7 pence. So naturally, the selling price of 5 pence is equal to the cost price of 7 pence. So we can obviously understand that my cost is more than the selling price. So therefore, we actually have assumed that it is a profit. Now with this perception, we are going to proceed in the sum. So we are going to write CP, no, I haven't written the whole thing. So let the CP of 7 pence be X, which is given to us. See? The CP of 7 pence. So I've taken the CP of 7 pence as X. Therefore, the cost price of 1 pen will be X by 7. Rather, we will write rupees X by 7. And this we will take at rupees X. Now, similarly, it's said that the cost price of 7 pen is equal to the selling price of 5 pence. So therefore, we can also say that SP of 5 pence is equal to S, because it's already stated in the question, is rupees X. SP of 5 pen and cost price of 7 pen, both are same. So both have taken as X. Therefore, we can also write that selling price of 1 pen is equal to X by 5, rupees X by 5. Right? Now, as I told you, because we have sold 5 pence and here we have bought 7 pence. That is the cost price of 7 pence, and here there is a selling price of 5 pence. So we are definitely making a profit. And we know that profit is equal to SP minus CP. Because we have bought actually more number of pens, and for the same price we have sold less number of pens. So it means commonsensically we have made a profit. So profit is SP minus CP. So SP over here is X by 5 in terms of 1 pen if I'm trying to find out, because in the question it is given that we need to find out the percentage. So we are not concerned with the total profit or loss. So in that case, X by 5 minus X by 7. We will solve it. LCM 5 and 7, 35. 7x minus 5x, 2x by 35. Okay. Now, once we have got this simple profit we have got, and we all, that is this 2x by 35. We also know the cost price, that is x by 7. So we are going to apply the formula of profit percentage. So profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100. So my profit is 2x by 35 divided by my cost price is x by 7 into 100. Now we're going to solve it. So it's 2x by 35 divided by x by 7. We are actually putting it in this manner so that we can solve it better, into 100. Now 2x by 35 into 7 by x into 100. We're going to first solve this. X get cancelled. 7 and 35 get cancelled. We get 5. So we have got 2 by 5. And 5 divided by 100, we get 20. So 20 into 2 is 40%. So 40% becomes my answer. Moving on to the next question. A dealer bought a number of eggs at rupees 18 a dozen. So 1 dozen is equal to 12 eggs, right? So it said that the dealer bought a number of eggs at rupees 18 a dozen. So it means cost price of 1 dozen eggs is equal to rupees 18. Now in the question it's given, it's sold them at a profit of 50%. Profit percentage is 50%. Therefore, selling price of 1 dozen, because it's not stated that we need to find out the Selling price of per egg it's said. So what we can do is, here cost price of 1 dozen is given. Therefore cost price of 1 egg will be equal to 12 eggs cost 18 rupees. So 1 egg would cost rupees 18 divided by 12. Cancel it out. 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, so it's 3 by 2. So rupees 3 by 2 is the price of 1 egg, the cost price of 1 egg. Now, selling price of 1 egg will be, it's set per egg, that's why I'm finding out 1 egg, will be obviously the cost price plus the profit. So first we need to find out the profit. Over here it said that profit is 50%. The profit is always calculated on the cost price. So we can write that cost price is, as we have found out, it is rupees 3 by 2. So we will write here rupees 3 by 2, that is my cost price, plus the profit will be 50% of 3 by 2. So it becomes rupees 3 by 2 plus, if we solve this, 50 by 100 into 3 by 2. 50 and 2 gets cancelled. We get 25. 25 into 3 is 75. So rupees 3 by 2 plus 25 into 3 is 75 by 100. Convert both. 3 by 2 if we convert into decimal, then 2 ones are 2, 1.0, 2 into 5, 10. This is coming to rupees 1.5 plus 75 by 100 actually means 0.75. So add both of them, 1.5 and 0.75. So it's 1.5 plus 0.75, 2.25. So the selling price of per egg is 2.25. That's it, the selling price of per egg. Moving on to the next question. Mr. Ghosh purchased wristwatches worth rupees 60,000. So cost price of watches, we don't know how many, none of our concern. We'll just write rupees 60,000. He sold 1/3 of them at a profit of 30%. So 1/3 of watches will be, we need to find out the cost price CP of 1/3 of the watches. So it will be 1 by 3 of 60,000 becomes 20,000, right? So this is 20,000. Now it is stated that the first 1/3 of the watch is sold at a profit of 30%. So profit percentage is 30. Therefore, the selling price will be what? Will always be cost price plus profit. We know the cost price is 20,000 plus the profit. Profit is 30% of 20,000. Let's calculate. It is rupees 20,000 and this is 30%, that is 30 by 100 of is into 20,000. We'll cancel it. 200 into 30, so this comes to rupees 20,000 plus the profit is 30% of 30 into 200, so 3 2s are 6 and 000. So this is my profit. My selling price is rupees 26,000. Naturally, the 6,000 is my profit. Okay, so my profit is We need to calculate only the profit, then it is simple. It is just 20% of 20,000. Okay, 20%, 30%, 30%. So 30 by 100 of 20,000, which is rupees 6,000. So this is the first profit that we have got. Moving on, it said that one third at profit of 20%. So again one third will always be of course 20,000 itself. So it is sold. The next profit of the next one third profit percent is given as 20%. So profit will be therefore 20% of rupees 20,000 of course, because this is also one third. So 20 by 100 of is into 20,000. Cancel it out. We get rupees for 4,000. So we have got next profit as 4,000. Now it said that the remaining at a loss of 5%. So see, the total watches was 60. 20,000 was one third. Another 20,000 is the other one third. So 40,000 is gone. So what we are left with is only 20,000. Now this 20,000 is sold at a loss. So therefore, we're going to write loss 5%. So loss percentage is 5%. The remaining is, as I told you, see, what is remaining is 20,000. So therefore loss is 5% of 20,000. Right? We'll calculate it. 5 by 100 into 20,000. Cancel it out. Rupees 5 to 10, 1,000. So now you see we have made a profit here of 6,000, here 4,000, and here a loss of 1,000. We need to find out the overall profit or loss percentage. Therefore, there will be profit of course, because the profit was here. Total profit we can write down. Total profit is of course 6,000, 4,000, and from here we are going to deduct 1,000. So 6,000 plus 4,000, and from here we are going to deduct 1,000 because that was a loss. So now we get 6 plus 4, 10,000 minus 1,000, so 9,000 is my total profit. Now therefore the profit percentage will be, we'll put it in the formula, profit by CP into 100. So my profit is 9,000. My CP was total CP, that is 60,000 into 100. Cancel it out. 90 and 6, it becomes 3, it becomes 45, 3, this becomes 15. So 15% is my answer. Moving on to another question. A shopkeeper sells a bag at 12% profit. Now he sold it for rupees 39 more. He would have made an 18% profit. So over here, let the CP be rupees X. First is the assumption. Let the CP be rupees X. Now therefore, first case, the profit percentage is given as 12%. Therefore, we can say the profit is, since the profit percentage is 12, the profit will be of course 12% of X, of rupees X, which comes to 12 by 100 into X, which becomes 12x by 100. We can reduce it further, but I'll leave it in this manner. Next is profit percentage is given 18%. If it was increased to 18%, so if it was 18%, profit percentage if it was 18, then my profit would be 18% of rupees X. So it is 18 by 100 into X. So it is 18X by 100. Right? Now, it is stated that if we increased, that is if we sold for 39 rupees more, our profit would have increased from 12 to 18. So therefore we can say that as per problem, the profit would have been 18%. It would have been 18x by 100 minus what we actually have right now, that is 12x by 100. The difference is 39 rupees because this 39 is creating the difference in this profit. So now we are going to calculate. For this purpose, I haven't reduced these fractions so that it makes our calculation easy. So 100, 18x minus 12x is equal to 39. 18x minus 12 is 6x by 100 is equal to 39. X is equal to 39 into 100 by 6. Now we are going to reduce it. 39 and 6, of course, both gets divided by 3. Becomes 13. This becomes 2. 2 divided by 100 becomes 50. So we have got 13 and 50. If we multiply 13 into 50, 13 into 5 is 65 and 0, 650. So 650 is my value of X, that is the C2. And we were supposed to find out the C2. So 650 becomes my answer.